So my opportunity economy plan includes giving startups a $50,000 tax deduction to start their small business. It used to be $5,000. Nobody can start a small business with $5,000.
Let's explain this to you and break it down from the standpoint of a person who owns 5 businesses. Oh my gosh. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Carlton Flowers of the Go Political Channel. And today we're going to do somewhat of an explainer video. I'm going to explain to you why I am disappointed with the statements made by Kamala Harris, Vice President and presidential nominee. I'm very disappointed in the statements that she made in this interview because it makes me feel as if she is completely inept, incompetent. She does not know what she's talking about. She's ignorant to the most fundamental of levels for understanding small business. She's ignorant. So let's explain and just break this down, why this whole interview, that little snippet that I showed you, completely exposes her ineptitude. So she has this opportunity economy, and that's fantastic, as she nods her head. Good for you, Kamala. Opportunity economy. I commend you for, thinking about us small business owners. And of course, I am the small business owner that I was alluding to in the introduction. I own 5 LLCs. Okay. I have a construction contracting business, an engineering consulting business. I have a phone repair technology / YouTube business. I have an auto body shop business, and I have a health product business, all my own companies. So I have lots of experience in dealing with the small business administration and the process of going through getting a small business an SBA loan. Okay, I know what it takes for you to get an SBA loan, and I know what the benefits to getting an SBA loan are, and I'll explain all that. So she states that she's going to do this opportunity economy, and she mentions that she wants to propose giving startups a $50,000 tax deduction to start their small business. And so you see my face dropping. This is disappointing. Let me explain to you why. You can't start up a business with a tax deduction. If you start up a business and you're given this $50,000 tax deduction, that goes against your earnings. In other words, they will not charge you and collect federal taxes or capital gains or whatever on the first $50,000 of income that the business generates. Now, she goes on to say that it used to be $5,000, and nobody can start a business on $5,000. We've got to give them the ability to go for it. So that's equally as disappointing. That she would think or state in an interview in such manner that she did that someone can use a $5,000 tax credit to start a business. There is a difference between tax credit and a grant or a loan. All right? Now, when I started my first auto body shop and repair shop, and I had a retail tool store, I secured an SBA loan. What does that mean? It means that the Small Business Administration will provide the necessary loan collateralization for upwards of 50% of the loan that you're trying to get to start your business. Without the SBA, you would need to collateralize 100% of the loan for your startup. Now, in the first 5 years, like 95% of small businesses fail, okay? And this is why there's such strict considerations and requirements to get a business loan. And so the SBA comes in and says, okay, disadvantaged business enterprises or small businesses that don't have a lot of capital, we're going to throw you a bone. If you will go through the process of writing us a firm business plan and making all sorts of financial projections and giving us tons of information and showing us your credit score and your credit worthiness, we will cover 50% of the collateralization for your loan. So when I went to purchase this tool store for the amount of, I think it was around $100,000, a little bit more, the Small Business Administration took on half of the liability, and I only had to collateralize the other $50,000. How did I do that? I had to put up other assets, including, say, the house, tools, equipment, cars, whatever. I had to show them that if I go out of business, I can liquidate and come up with $50,000 of that loan. Okay? A tax credit has nothing to do with that process. A tax credit comes in after you have completed your first year. You can't go to the bank and say, hey, Kamala Harris gave me a $50,000 tax credit, now give me a loan. They would laugh at you and boot you out the door. Tax credits don't get you loans. So I am very disappointed with Kamala Harris in this interview and making these statements that she also made, I believe, during the debate or maybe in the first interview. She's made it on one other occasion. But I'm disappointed because even if she understands this, she doesn't know how to speak it in a way that makes sense. Now, if she truly understands this, she doesn't have the self-awareness to know that she's coming off like she's an idiot. And that's sad. No disrespect to Kamala Harris and all of you Kamala fans out there that'll probably go bananas like you always do because you just can't criticize her. I'm saying this in all fairness, and maybe if Kamala Harris sees this video, she can clean that up or do a little bit more research or come up with a better idea where you propose something that is similar in nature to what the SBA is already doing. Or something similar to what we had in the EIDL program during COVID, where they were giving loans. I got a loan of $11,000 to keep the doors of my body shop open. Okay. That was a loan that I had to pay back. It wasn't free money. It wasn't a tax credit. So maybe if you want to help so many small businesses start, you're going to have to come up with the $50,000 cash, or you're going to have to say, I'm going to collateralize some loans so you can walk into the bank and get this money. Otherwise, you're showing your absolute incompetence. You are showing your ineptitude on this topic. That's about all that I wanted to say about this. If you've got questions about what I'm explaining, or maybe you want to argue and refute it and tell me I'm wrong, post it in the comments. I'd be glad to pick up a conversation with you. But in the meantime, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe to the Go Political channel. And if you would like to help support the cost of me producing these videos, you may do so with the giving of a super thanks. Please share this. Help me out. Share this video with people that you know that will find this to be interesting. That's all I'm asking you to do. If you can't give money, share the video. That's all I got for now. This is Carlton, and I am out.